Maura thought she had found her forever in Daniel. He was charming, ambitious, and had a smile that could disarm anyone's anger. Together, they built dreams, a home by the sea, a small business they would run hand in hand, and a love that seemed unshakable. Their families adored them, their friends envied them, and Maura had never felt more certain about anything in her life. Then, one rainy evening, everything shattered. Daniel's car was found crashed by the side of a lonely road. The police said it was an accident, the brakes failed, and the car caught fire. There wasn't much left to identify. Maura collapsed when she heard the news. Her world turned grey overnight. For months, she lived like a ghost, barely eating, barely speaking. The house they had planned to fill with laughter now echoed with silence. She often sat by his grave, whispering about her day, still wearing the engagement ring that had lost its sparkle but never its meaning. One afternoon, Maura's friend Lila insisted she come out. "You've mourned enough," Lila said softly. "Let's go somewhere new. You deserve to breathe again." Maura agreed. Anything to escape the suffocating weight of grief. They went to a quiet cafe 2 towns away, a place where no one knew her story. She was stirring her tea absent-mindedly when her phone buzzed. A notification from a social media tag. Someone had posted wedding photos of Daniel and Lila, smiling, radiant, surrounded by people celebrating love. Her heart stopped. It couldn't be. The man in the photos, it was him. Daniel. The same smile, the same eyes, the same dimple that used to appear when he laughed. He was alive. And he was standing beside her best friend in a white suit, sliding a ring onto her finger. Maura's hands trembled as she scrolled through the pictures. Comment after comment congratulated them on their beautiful union. One even read, "True love always finds a way." The room spun. Betrayal flooded her veins, burning hotter than any grief she had felt before. How long had they planned this? How could her best friend comfort her through tears she helped cause? Days passed, but Maura couldn't find peace. She needed answers. She drove to the town where the wedding had taken place and followed clues like a woman possessed, old receipts, shared contacts, and finally, a small villa registered under Daniel's name. When she saw him in the garden, watering flowers like a man who had never died, her knees went weak. For a moment, she almost screamed. But instead, she stepped forward quietly. He looked up and froze. "Maura," he whispered, pale as a ghost. "You buried me with lies," she said, her voice trembling. "Why?" Daniel's lips quivered. "I had no choice. I owed people money. I had to disappear." "And marry my best friend?" she asked, tears falling freely now. "Was that part of your escape plan too?" He couldn't meet her eyes. Lila appeared at the door, her face drained of color. "Maura, please, it's not what you think." But Maura just turned away. The man she buried had truly died, not in body, but in spirit. The one standing before her was a stranger. In the weeks that followed, Maura did what she should have done long ago. She chose herself. She moved to a new city, started over, and found peace in her solitude. Every time she saw the ocean, she remembered the love she once believed in, and how its waves had carried away everything false. Sometimes, the greatest freedom comes when you stop chasing closure and start embracing truth. Moral lessons. Some losses are blessings in disguise. Love built on deceit can never survive. Healing begins the moment you walk away from what was never meant for you. Loyalty is proven not by words, but by truth in absence.